What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new. I'm literally running low on sleep, running super duper low on sleep, like literally stayed up to watch the Oscars, and I was like, why did I do that? Instantly regretted it after I finished the award show, but I was like, you know what, it is what it is. I wasn't tired. I genuinely didn't, a lick of sleep did not come and catch my eye. Like, I genuinely was fine, yeah. And what I even did after that, that's how I know I wasn't tired. I ended up binge watching the hell out of Vampire Diaries. And I've seen it a bazillion times before, but like every time I watch the Vampire Diaries, I'm like, oh my god, there's no way he's gonna do that. No, Stefan, no. Also, speaking of Stefan, hashtag Team Stefan, are you dumb or stupid? Like, I get the Damon appeal, duh, cause Damon, but like I've always been like a Team Stefan, and I just feel like it's always given on popular opinion. It really is. But yeah, guys, I stayed up to watch the Oscars, and I saw, you know, the red carpet as well. There was so much looks that I actually really liked, and there was some looks where I'm like, bitch, you should have stayed your ass cheeks at home, but you're here, so we just have to manage and deal with you. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, everyone pretty much showed up and showed out last night. I saw Timothy Chalamet. I'm saying that like I literally was there reporting live from the Oscars. I mean, one day, hopefully. But no, I was sitting my ass cheeks down at home. Actually, typically, well, English correction here. I literally was lying down in my bed, literally had all my snacks tucked in, ready to watch the hell out of this award. Hold on, let me take a sip. I'm currently sipping on some green tea with lemon because I need to, because I feel like I've just been eating like a madman, and I feel like this is like a good detox that I need, and it's like the best way to wake up this morning. Also, have I told you guys I literally had no sleep? Do you know what I mean? Like, I literally just had like a 40-minute nip, and now I'm awake. So after this video, I'm gonna go ahead and take my long body to bed. It is so mind-boggling to me how often Ariana Grande gets snubbed at these award shows. I get it that she's tapping back into like her acting bag. We obviously know her, you know, famously from her role playing Cat Valentine on Victorious, and you know, she got awarded for her performance on there. She would do like, you know, Kids Choice, you know, Teen Choice Awards and all of those things, right? People's Choice, all of that, right? But like, you know, she's back out acting again, and she killed her role in Wicked. Like, she killed Glinda down. Even Cynthia Erivo as well. It's like, why are they not winning anything? Like, if it was fan voted, then obviously they would be sweeping like no other, because duh. But of course, it's people in the industry voting, and I feel like a lot of people are just playing by some sort of formula or game that I would love to know now. Amelia Perez, is that how you pronounce it? Amelia Perez, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, constantly wins. I mean, I should probably know the pronunciation by how much they win. That name, the words should be engraved in my mind. I probably should do a better job. Sorry, but I'm tired. Yay. That constantly has won every single award this season. I'm like, what the flip is going on? I don't think I've heard anyone say anything good about it, is what I'm trying to get at. However, when it came to Wicked, everybody took their ass cheeks out to go to the cinema and watch Wicked. Even people who are not even like musical heads were like, it is by force, I have to go to the cinema and clock in. And people did exactly that. I mean, it just such like good numbers in box office. But if you put that to the side, people just had amazing things to say about, you know, the portrayal of Glinda and Elphaba, but also the messages that you can take away from this project. And I think it was such a well done project. Such a shame how it's not being acknowledged. It's been nominated, sure, because I feel like if they didn't nominate Wicked, then that would be very suspicious. But like, it's been nominated, sure, I will give them that, I guess, even though I shouldn't. But like, the fact that they haven't taken home anything apart from 2 awards, couldn't tell you what the other one's for, but one of them is for like best costume, sure, supporting actress, or like lead. Like, what is going on? Why is it that I'm not seeing Ariana Grande on that stage? She's just there like presenting an award, singing. She sang yesterday with Cynthia Erivo, and they sound so good together. Like, I've never heard such good, like, I have heard good vocals. There's plenty of iconic beings that have, you know, graced the stages over the years, but as of lately, it just feels everything's underwhelming. Everything's the same old. So when we have true vocalists who actually care about music and actually using their God-given talent, bitch, I was seated while I was actually laying down. And I remember I was scrolling, because one thing about me, bitch, I have to multitask. Like, I'm here, but I'm also here. Does that make sense? So I remember like watching it right on my laptop, but then like using my phone and probably scrolling on Pinterest. Oh no, I was probably cussing someone out, and then probably took to Pinterest after. Life is about balance, okay? And I remember it was time for them to perform. If I'm not mistaken though, don't correct me here, but didn't it, I feel like they opened up the show, or like they were one of the first musical numbers of the night, and they did such a great job. Like Ariana Grande's red gown, I love red. So I think red looks great on any complexion, and I feel like she looks so good on that, especially with like the red hair and then the blonde hair. It just looked, it worked, it made sense. Also, speaking of hair, have you guys seen Sydney Sweeney's hair? I have to talk about it. I think she was at the Oscars after party. This new hair color situation that she has going on, I am so here for it. They have Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande performing, and you know, obviously you're performing, you get the honor of like being reached out to, and you're probably thinking, oh my god, this might be our chance, we might actually win an Oscars. They didn't take home anything, and it's just such piss take, because it's like, you had them there performing for what? They probably thought, you know what, this might be our moment. They're probably holding each other's hands hella tight, like, bitch, we might actually take home something tonight. Everybody wants to win, and everybody wants their work to be respected on a level like no other. Like, they obviously know the fans love it, right? They know this. They've seen the discourse. They've seen the conversation online. Like, they know this. So, you know, they probably expect the industry to kind of show them some love this time, and that just hasn't been the case. But also hasn't been the case in Ariana Grande's career for such a long time. Eternal Sunshine was nominated for what, 2 or 3 Grammys? Took home absolutely nothing. How is that possible? I can't describe it. Just give me a how I still have energy, babes, I do not know. I genuinely do not know. But yeah, I feel like she's been snubbed for many years now. I want to say it probably started 2018, obviously with the whole Manchester situation that had happened and that whole tragedy. She took some time off to get her mind right and to deal with a lot of things, and that's just what's happened publicly. We don't know what else it is that Ariana Grande has had to go through. But you know what, she's been going away for some time. Fans are gagging for new music, but we're also respecting the fact that, you know what, babes, like, she needs some time to heal. In this video, we're not going to go ahead and talk about controversies or personal life. We're just talking about talent here. We're talking about the fact that this is a talented being, one of the best vocalists of our generation, who, in my opinion, is constantly being snubbed. She's won 2 Grammys out of, like, what, 19 nominations in her entire career. That, to me, is a little bit off. Very questionable, especially when we talk about Ariana Grande. So, yeah, you know, she's gone away for some time. And then she's like letting us know, hey bitches, I'm back. And then she releases No Tears Left to Cry. And I don't know about you, but I remember where I was. That woman took me by surprise. And when No Tears what is it called? When No Tears Left to Cry came out, there's no way you didn't rewind that song from the beginning over and over again, because like, how is the video for me, it's the look for me, it's the vocals, it's the melody, like, really, this is a hit. You know, she's coming out with like Sweetener, she's coming out with Thank You Next. Why are they not acknowledging how phenomenal these projects were, especially Thank You Next? You can't tell me you weren't bumping Thank You Next at all. I'm not just talking about the single, but I'm talking about the album. Like, even 7 Rings was on it. Like, everybody was singing in it, or like using it as a caption for their photo. Like, when was the last time you used an artist's song as a caption for your photo? No, like, people aren't really doing that anymore. It is mad to me how Thank You Next, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong here, yeah, but I don't think it took home any award. Like, it didn't take home a Grammy, which is insane. It was actually the 60-second Grammys where she performed Thank You Next and put on a full-on performance, by the way. Even did the splits to literally go home with nothing. And this is just one of the times where I realized that the Grammys can be very bogus with their decisions. I'm not trying to say Billie Eilish didn't deserve Album of the Year. I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to pin the two of them together, like, against each other, because I love me some Billie Eilish, I do. But Thank You Next was on a level like no other. It just doesn't make sense to this day how that didn't win. But you know what? Ariana Grande is not going to be the first, and unfortunately not going to be the last talented being to be snubbed. The same thing has happened with Beyonce. While she's swept so many times in her career, there's been plenty of times where I felt like she was deserving of awards and she just didn't take it. She didn't get it, sorry. And yeah, there was times where like she wouldn't show up and like come to award shows anymore, and that makes sense. But I feel like lately she's been coming out, you know, being around her peers and you know, showing face, and I live for that. But I feel like these people are a lot better than me, because bitch, how are you gonna snub me for so many years and you expect me to be there? Yeah, who had these people pissed off? What have they done that just hasn't been enough? Okay, like The Substance, top tier movie, could watch it again, right? But Emilia Perez, nobody's going to be talking about it in the next 2 weeks. Like, no one's 2 weeks, bitch, 5 days. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm also tired of like these award shows not recognizing musicals as something that's actually like, people just give it to thrillers or movies that's about immigration, or like, I don't know, it's like, yes, that's cool and all, but like, musicals are just as good too, and there's so many lessons to be learned in Wicked, and it's just crazy how like nobody is recognizing that apart from the fans, and that's just sad. It really is sad, and it could be a little bit discouraging, sorry, but I hope they don't get discouraged by this and truly see it as like, you know what, it's just the industry being the industry. It's just the industry playing in Ariana Grande's face again, because she's probably clocked that tea a long time ago. Okay, the fact that these people still go to award shows, they are better than me. I would stay my arse cheeks at home and pet my dog. I'll watch it from home, okay, and then turn it off when I'm tired. I would love to hear what the acceptance speech would have been. She probably would have cried and probably would have made a joke about the crying. Like, I want that, even if it is predictable, bitch, I want it. And we've been robbed, and it sounds like I'm a flipping Ariana Grande stan, and it sounds like I'm so far apart from where I am. Get out, Keisha, get out. No, but like, all jokes aside though, I'm not. I can just recognize that this is a lady who has put in the work, and this is a lady who wanted something so badly and made sure to do a good portrayal of Glinda. And the same thing applies for Cynthia as well. Cynthia Erivo, by no surprise, was at a red carpet a month ago, and I think the interviewer was like asking her, like, is it true that you and Ariana Grande are gonna be performing at like this year's Oscars? Like, what's the tea? Like, we're hearing like this, and she's there like, where'd you guys get this from? Like, we're not performing at the Oscars, like, we don't know anything about this. So she's either just like a really good actress, it generally seems that she was telling the truth there. So it's like, okay, that was a month ago. I don't know how long you usually need to perform to get ready to perform at the Grammys or perform at any award show for that matter. I'm guessing like if it's a Super Bowl, it's a lot longer. If it's your tour, it's a lot longer. I think what's happened is that they probably called them up pretty last minute. And by last minute, it could have even been 2 weeks ago, bitch. 2 weeks ago, a couple weeks ago, and said, hey, would you guys like to, you know, open for the Oscars? It would be nice. We'd love to have you guys perform in Defying Gravity. And they're probably getting geeked up, excited, like, you know how they get, okay? Probably they were probably together when they got that call, okay? Not in their own houses, they were together holding hands tight, yeah? And, you know, they probably got even more excited and probably thought, you know what, we're being recognized, we might win this Oscar, like, we might take this Oscar home, you know? So like, it's just is piss take in my opinion, and I feel like the Oscars played in their face, I feel like the Emmys played in their face, I feel like the SAG played in their face, and it's just so sad. It really is so sad. And I get it, like, it's nice that Ariana Grande is the first one to stand up when Emilia Perez won. I love that, you know, she's the first one to stand up and, like, you know, give her tent and clap and everything, and that's cute. Love that, I really do love that. But you know, deep down you're just like, oh, that should be me holding that award, that should be me giving that speech. I mean, if she was thinking that, would that be bad? No, we'd all be thinking that deep down. Doesn't mean you're not happy for her, but also a part of you just like, bitch, what? Hey, make it make sense, babe. Do you know what I mean? Guys, I think it's so funnier. I think it's so funny how Cynthia is literally everywhere. Like, I can't fault the babe for that, because that would literally be me. I think that would be me. I think I'd be in your face so much to the point where you're sick of me. I wouldn't know when to take a break. Because you know what, Cynthia, yeah, she's worn about a bazillion one different outfits these last couple months, more than she's probably ever worn in her life. And I just feel like it's so nice to see her out with her bold head, just serving. Like, I live for that. I'm always looking at the next nail set like, ooh, nail inspo, even though I'm probably never gonna have my nails be that long, but still, I love somebody who's passionate about something, and you can see that Cynthia is so passionate about everything that she does. Did you see her performance at I think it was at the Grammys, right? Oh my god, her and that pianist went absolutely crazy. Isn't pianist such a funny word? Maybe I'm just being silly, but yeah, I think that's a child in me. All right, so let me know, did you guys watch Wicked? What were you guys thinking about it? Why is it that you think Ariana Grande is constantly getting snubbed? And it's like, when she's getting snubbed, they're like, who are they giving it? Give it to that. Who are they giving it to then, babes? Sometimes other talented artists, sure, but a lot of times it's just like, there's a lot of underwhelming things happening in the industry in Hollywood, and I think a lot of people are just so tired of it. Obviously enjoy talking about celebrities and stuff, but I even get tired as well. I really want to go ahead and talk about like influencers as well. I think there's like so much not cool things, there's a lot of things that need to be exposed over in the influencer world too. So if there's any video that you guys want to see, please do comment it down below. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys real soon for a brand new video. Bye.